Most neural networks see the world one snapshot at a time. Input in, output out, and it's gone. But what if a network could remember? A feed-forward network has no memory. Each input passes through, forgotten immediately. But a recurrent neural network is different. It takes an input, combines it with a hidden state from the previous step, and produces a new hidden state. And here's the key, that output loops back as input to the next step. So the hidden state becomes a compressed memory of everything the network has seen. So what's actually happening inside that recurrent cell? Let's open it up. First, the current input x or t gets multiplied by a weight matrix wx. This transforms the raw input into the hidden space the network thinks in. At the same time, the previous hidden state h bar t bar for 1 flows through its own weight matrix wh. This is how the network filters what to keep from the past. Now, both results get added together, and that sum gets squeezed through tanh, which keeps everything bounded between -1 and 1. What comes out is h of t, the new hidden state, and the equation writes itself hht equals tanh of wh times hh t awk 1 plus wx times xx t. And now, if you unroll the recurrence across time, you get a chain of identical cells. Each one receives a different input, but they all share the same weights, the same parameters reused at every time step. Now, there's one piece we haven't really examined yet, that tanh function sitting inside the cell. Why is it there? Here's the curve for tanh. It flattens near positive and -1. Without tanh, each time step is just a matrix multiplication. h1 equals w times h0, h2 equals w squared times h0, and after t steps, you're raising w to the t-th power that either explodes or vanishes. With tanh, the nonlinearity keeps everything bounded. And that's basically it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.